kind of two projects in one here. We've got a fun one, and then we've got just sort of a good maintenance kind of project. So as you can already see, I've shoveled out about 12 to 14 inches of dirt away from the edge of our driveway, and then kind of set down a form, and that's when I realized I probably should video this just so others can potentially learn or whatever, or ask questions. So our driveway is about, I don't know, probably about 50 feet long, 26 something feet wide, and so all that water drains down to this section, and you can already see there's some divots in the ground where the water has basically taken some of that dirt away. So the maintenance side is we're going to put in some concrete forms here along the edge of the driveway where I've dug out, and then we're going to kind of separate where that water drains. From this corner over here to about where that stake is, we're going to try and slope it down to this catch basin. It is a 9-inch by 9-inch catch basin, just a standard catch basin with a plug on this side, and then a 6 to 4-inch adapter so that we can use some 4-inch corrugated pipe. So we're going to set that down here, and then we're going to try to slope the concrete down just to the top of this edge, and then we're going to use this adapter, use some 4-inch corrugated pipe to connect this catch basin to the catch basin down there on the end, and then we're going to dig a trench basically and drain the water out into the woods. The fun part of this is I saw a great deal and couldn't pass it up. So we're going to also be installing a 54-inch Goaliath basketball goal. It's adjustable from 7.5 feet to 10 feet, so the kids are going to love that. But that is going to require that we put some concrete in the ground. So right about here where this stake is where the basketball goal is going to be. Got about 13.5 feet on either side, so it should give some the kids plenty of room to play, and me. But what the goal does call for is a 20-inch by 36-inch hole filled with concrete, and then we're going to put 4 48-inch pieces of number 4 rebar down in there. We'll obviously put that in there before we pour the concrete, but we're going to pound about 1 foot of that down into the ground. So the top of the rebar will come pretty close to the top of the driveway, and then the goal comes with a mounting plate and then 4 J-bolts essentially. So they're bolts that will stick down into the concrete and have a little bend on the edge to help hold it. And so there'll be 4 of those in the center of this concrete pylon, if you will. So we'll push that down into the concrete and then probably let it cure for 5 to 7 days before we do anything else, and then we can start erecting the basketball goal. So yeah, that's about it. And this right here that you see only took about 15 minutes to get done, so pretty quick and easy. Next is setting up the forms and then getting ready to pour the concrete. So oh yeah, also burying the 4-inch corrugated pipe between the 2 catch basins. Yeah, so that's it. I'll put this on time lapse so you guys can kind of watch that process, and we'll go from there. Hope you like it. See ya.
Soul is lonely, sad and blue. Ain't got no love and shoulders to lean on. There's always a sunny.
All right, day number 2. Yesterday we got a lot work done in just a few hours. So we got basically we'll call it a trench dug along the edge of the driveway. We have some forms that we have in place for the concrete on most of the trench area. So what we're going to do today is two things. One is we're going to finish putting in forms along the edges and over there, and then we're also going to dig the hole for the concrete platform for the basketball goal. So we got to get basically 16 wide, 36 inch deep, so a lot of digging, some tired arms, but that's all right. It's the kind of stuff that keeps us healthy. So the other thing I think I'm considering doing is where I have the catch basins connecting to the corrugated pipe, is I'm probably going to put some silicone in there so that it'll have a good seal. I don't know that it's necessary, but I think anytime that you can try and limit the amount of water that gets out, the better. So yeah, I'm going to think through that. I think I have some extra caulk, silicone caulk, to do that. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'll put this on time lapse and let you guys see how I do this, and we'll keep pushing forward. Alright, so next what I'm going to do is add some caulk, some silicone outdoor caulk. It does say white, but I don't really care because it's going to be on the ground. I can't see it. But what we're going to do here is add some caulk to the corrugated pipe connections so that we don't have basically any water leaking out underground, and then potentially causing us some issues down the road. So we're going to do that in two places. One is we're going to do that around here where basically the plug goes, so that'll be nice and sealed. And then we're going to do a big nice thick bead in the bottom there so that when the corrugated pipe connects, it'll have a nice seal. First things first, we'll get the caulk opened, and yeah, I'm using my old man eyes. Hey folks, so it's been a couple months since we had this drainage thing in, but I haven't published a video yet. So I'm going to add this to the end of it and just kind of give you guys an idea of how well it worked out and if there's anything I would necessarily do better. So I'll just kind of show things to you here real quick. So as you can tell, everything is draining down where it should and then going into the catch basin there. And then if you come along over here, it's also doing the same thing and doing everything as we expected. So we are quite happy with it. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can see right about over there, you can see where the drainage pipe comes out. I haven't finished that part of it. I was going to get one of those things called, I guess they're called seepers, where when the pressure of the water builds up at the end, then it just kind of bubbles up a little piece of the seeper and allows the water to escape. So more than likely we're going to put something like that down there. Just haven't gotten it to it yet. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have questions or comments, I'm always open to learning new things. So see ya. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and also hit that little bell down there so that you can get alerts when a new video is posted. See you later.